Yeah.
However, also previously, he had been working in Pennsylvania in the Mill Creek Township School District. So there's also the question of like, how did he end up as superintendent over in this Pennsylvania district too?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I have gone through background checks simply to teach, not even to be an administrator or a school counselor or um, a superintendent, all of which would, I believe, require more scrutiny than just an average teacher. And it just seems crazy to me. And so like when people tell me, Rachel, when I was sharing a lot last year about the SAVE Act, trying to make sure and ensure that no illegal immigrant can vote in our national elections, and people are like, that is not happening. Don't be crazy.
Well,
Maybe it's like 100 people in the nation, but it's not consequential. And I am like, hello, obviously this is not only possible, but apparently rather easy to pull off, it seems.
well, did you see reports that this individual has been registered to vote in the state of Maryland in 2012?
Yes, I did.
So to say that it never happens, I mean, look, honestly, I think that the scale of which something happens, we don't really know if we're not really willing to investigate it. And I think, this is
Right.
a high profile case where clearly something wrong happened. Multiple things were allowed to
Hmm.
fall through the cracks. There's also a big question if a lot of things were overlooked because of the desire to fill these upper positions of education with a person who is a minority, a person of color
Hmm.
here,
Yeah.
who immigrated to the United States, but a lot of his information is inconsistent. And what's fascinating to me too is the headlines or the focus of the media, of course, is like almost every headline that you read is a simple statement of Iowa superintendent detained or arrested by ICE. That's all it says. It doesn't make any mention whatsoever of the fact that we have a longtime illegal immigrant that is running one of the largest school districts in the
Hmm.
state of Iowa. Like, I think that should be much more of a headline and the scandal than the fact that he was detained.
Of course.